Perché c'è registrazione in corso? Okay. Because I had to hurry there. Okay, it's okay. I've got a lot of problems today, but here I am. And I'm happy to be with you. So, hello. Caroline, portati via il cane però, eh?
Hi, Maria Pia.
Yes, everybody's coming. Good. How are you going on?
Sorry?
How are you going on?
Good. We are good. Do you want to laugh? I went back to the wrong link. It was the 25th of January.
What? The last time, the latest link? Not
yes,
today.
I went
Hey,
to
everybody.
Hi, Marilena. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, hello, everyone.
Happy to see you again.
Yes, me too.
Oh, disappeared. What happened?
I don't know. We can see you.
You can see me. I don't know what I have done.
We can see and hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe.
Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes to see if somebody else is coming.
Yeah,
In the meantime, tell me something, Elena. How are you going on? Oh, what's this? Quindi sono lezione. Ho messo la delega nella cassetta dell'Adriana. Sì, c'è tutto scritto nei fogli che ho lasciato a te. Ciao, grazie, ciao. Sorry, I told you it's a horrible day today. A lot of problems. Anyway, sorry. Elena, how are you going on? Are you a teacher?
No, I'm Enrica's friend.
Ah, okay, that's why, yes. So what's your job?
I work for a cruise operator. I'm in the tourism sector.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm specialized.
This has been very bad.
Yeah, it's a very bad period for tourism and for cruises in particular.
Don't you tell me. I am a guide. I'm a teacher and a guide. And
also
job
for
as
you.
A guide for 1 year.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems. We are all locked down.
Yes.
In all over the world because ships doesn't work in this period. It's yes, it's since last March.
March,
it's
yes,
quite
1
a
year.
year. Yeah, quite a year.
Yeah, almost a year. Yes. Me too. As a guide, I have no job since I haven't been working since last March. I did a couple of tours in, what was it, July, August, but then back again. It's all cancelled. Anyway, keep up, we'll recover.
Yeah. We never give up, never give up.
Sandra, are you a teacher?
Yes, I'm a primary teacher. Yes.
Primary school, fantastic,
and also,
with the children.
Yes, and also nursery school. Yes.
Oh, kindergarten too.
Yes, and the very little ones at the nursery. Yes.
Okay, have you seen all my lessons, all the materials I send during my lessons for the primary and kindergarten school teachers? There are a lot of, because, okay, I asked them what they wanted to do, what they needed most, and they told me what they needed most was materials, some suggestions on what to do at school with their children and so on. And so every lesson, I prepare something on a topic, materials including, for example, songs for children, art crafts, things you can make, games, these kind of things.
Where did you post them? Where did you put them?
on the lessons under primary school and kindergarten school. But if you want to, I can send you everything by email as well.
Yes, please.
But
yes.
please remind me, send me a text message because I tended to forget.
Yes, I shall.
Please remind me, yes.
Yes, I shall.
We have done autumn and then Halloween and then what else? Christmas, of course, winter time, about the animals, what to do the animals do during the winter, and you know, games, the snow, and then carnival, Valentine.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
I don't have much materials about carnival, and also I have a lot of classes every week. Each week I have so many classes. I need new refreshing materials.
Yes. Anyway, all my lessons are recorded, of course. So if you go into Europolo and click primary school, there is all the recording. But to avoid you to listen for 2 hours, I can send you all the materials.
That's really very nice of you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
See, it's always very useful to talk to each other, and we never have time. Marilena, are you a teacher?
Okay. Yes, I am.
What do you teach?
I teach at the secondary school, high secondary school.
Middle school or high secondary?
High secondary school, yes.
School, yeah.
My school is an electronic school.
Oh,
and computer science, technology.
Vocabulary.
Yeah. Yes, you have found out the problem. The problem is that for so many years I have been teaching a specific language, you know. That is
so
quite
you need to practice the normal language now.
Yeah, I miss
everyday language now.
Yeah, in fact.
Okay. Do you work online? Not anymore.
No, just a moment. Sorry, there is
okay.
My niece.
In the meantime, Paloma, are you a teacher? What do you teach?
I teach music in the scuola media, middle school.
Middle school, yes.
Lower.
Junior high school or middle school, yes.
Middle school, okay.
Lower also.
I was teacher in the primary school for 25 years, and then I changed the level.
You passed to the middle school.
Yeah.
Music, wow, fantastic. What about you, Laura? What do you teach? Are you a teacher?
Yes, I am, and I teach English in a high school. It's a liceo, and so I use English. Actually, I have classes from the first one to the fifth one. So, I teach grammar and also literature.
Fantastic. What about you, Anna Chiara? Are you a teacher?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm a teacher in primary school.
Primary too, yes.
Yeah, primary school. Yeah, I teach English and geography, science, and PE.
Yes, fantastic. Again, if you want me to send you the material or what we have done up to now with the program, text me, send me a text message with your email, and I will do it.
Yes, I just made a note about it. And
Stefano! Stefano is with us today. Hi, Stefano. How are you going on?
Wonderful. I'm just relaxed listening to you.
Fantastic. I was, while waiting for everyone to catch up, I was, asking about a little bit what are they doing and what are they need, these kind of things.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. Is there something you want to tell us, Stefano, or are you here with us?
If I can steal a couple of minutes from your lesson.
Yes.
Just because this is a C1 group, we are starting with a training course, especially for primary middle school, about robotics versus bullying in English. It's a European training course, which will last up to May, a couple of hours every 10 days. And so if anyone wants to join in to practice the English language, and it will end with a practical meeting in Poland, only for 8 persons, but fully paid by our network and by the.
In Poland, wow.
Yeah. In Krakow.
Who wants to go to Poland?
Well, Krakow is very beautiful. They have a very beautiful square, market square, and quite joyful country indeed. But anyway, what is important that there is a full program on our website, but also you can find something on Robotics versus Bullying website. And yes, in case of interest, just drop me an email, and I will send you the full program to join. You can also have a look at in streaming, because it's quite long and maybe not all the topics are so interesting, because mostly it's about pedagogy, bullying prevention, and well.
It's the link robotics. You sent us on the WhatsApp chat.
Okay, I'll send the link then. I'll find the link and send it to you on WhatsApp immediately.
Yes, I think you have already done it, but please resend it again.
Yeah, of course I did it already.
Yes.
Well, okay, I leave you. Someone was ringing me.
No, stay with us, Stefano. Stay with us. No, he's gone. Okay.
Someone was ringing.
Yes. Enrica, are you a teacher?
Yes, I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
I'm a support teacher in the primary
yes,
school.
You told me, yes. Yeah, okay. Elena, what? No, Tiziana, are you a teacher? In a kindergarten, I seem to, we can't hear you, Tiziana. Tiziana, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I'm so vain sometimes. Actually, I had an experience as a teacher, but in not nursery school.
Yes,
nursery, kindergarten.
Nursery means a very small, few months, up to 3 years of age.
No, and but it was not primary as well. Kindergarten. Okay, I'm sorry. And so I experienced this role with the 5-year-old babies. It was awful. 23, 26 people.
Oh my God, 23 children. Oh my God, so small.
Anyway, it was nice. Yes, because my colleagues were not so helpful. You know what I mean? They did not agree that they would help me, and so yeah, but not with English. But it's unbelievable to keep 26 pupils in a class of the age of 5 years old. You know, so my colleagues were not so nice with me. So it happens sometimes. I've heard that it happens sometimes at school. So it was a nice experience to see to deal with the children of this age, but it was also very stressful.
Tiring, very requiring and tiring, I can imagine. Yes,
okay.
But that's why they should help you.
I hope I will be, I will hope first to improve my English better and better, and after to be a good teacher in my future.
I mean, that's why your colleagues should help you.
Yes. mi dovrebbe, ma why? What we said.
È proprio per quello che dovrebbero aiutarti i tuoi colleghi. E invece Anyway, then Emanuela. Emanuela, are you a teacher? What do you teach?
Hello, I teach Italian literature and language and history, geography at the high school in Verona.
Oh, okay. So not English.
Not English.
Okay.
I thought it was quite evident.
Oh, why? No, not at all. Not at all. Giorgia, are you a teacher? What do you teach?
Yes, now I am teaching at university.
At university? Fantastic.
Wow.
What do you teach at university?
3 laboratories of a support course for support teachers.
Ah, fantastic.
At University of Bolzano.
Fantastic, good. Wow, we really have everything from kindergarten to university to non-teachers. Nicoletta, what about you? What are you a teacher? And if yes, what do you teach?
Well, yes, excuse me, but I'm multitasking at the moment.
Yeah, as everybody is supposed.
I've just arrived. Well, yes, I'm at the moment, well, since 2014, yeah, 2014. I was, I was an English teacher at the CFB, vocational schools, but nowadays I am a support teacher at the middle school, and I also teach at university. So yes, I'm very busy this year.
What do you teach at university?
Support teacher. Support teacher.
Together with Georgia. Together with Georgia.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful team.
So I don't want to lose my English and to go to Plymouth. You remember every summer. So good, I'm here at first.
Good. Perfect.
Thank you.
Sandra, are you a teacher? And if yes, what do you teach?
Oh, yes, I told you before.
No. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry. Yes, okay. So whose turn is it? Christina?
Hello, everybody. I'm a primary teacher, and I teach quite all the subjects apart from religion and science. And my pupils are 6 years old, so I have the first class.
So very small. Yes. Yeah. So again, if you want some suggestions on what to do for English, send me your email and I will send you all the material. To you. Yes.
Perfect. Thank
you. So who else is, because you keep moving, I can't understand. Nicoletta, did we hear you? Nicoletta? I think so, but I'm not sure. Ah, okay, you moved. Okay, so Tonello, Grazia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you a teacher?
Yes, I am a teacher in primary school, and I have 20 children in this moment. I'm one class.
Do you also teach English?
Yes, I teach English too. And
okay, so again, if you want a few suggestions on what to do in the class and so on, send me your email by WhatsApp. Private message asking for the materials for the primary school.
Yes.
If you want to, of course. If you want to. Okay, so who's left? You keep moving. I can't understand anything. Monica Ziviani, I think we haven't heard yet. Monica, did you already tell us?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what's your job? Are you a teacher?
Yes, I am.
And what do you teach?
Well, I was in high school before, and now I have been teaching in middle school since 2015. So I teach English in a middle school, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Somebody else who hasn't talked yet? Oh, the beautiful sea with the palms, Enrica. Okay, so did we hear everyone? Did you all talk? Mariana, maybe Mariana, yes, I don't know. Okay, so yes, if anybody wants suggestions on what to do in a primary school or kindergarten, please send me a private message on WhatsApp with your email address, and I will send you what we have done up to now, and I will include you in the list, so you will receive, the following lessons. And then, of course, it's all recorded if you go on the Europol website. But you know, maybe listening to me talking for 2 hours can be tiring. So, okay, as for today. Okay, so since you all teach and there are people preparing the concurso, the competition to become a teacher, and one of the most important things that they will ask you is, apart from all the laws and about supporting and so on, but apart from that is how would you manage internet and different websites? So I thought I could, while you were speaking, I thought I could give you a few ideas on very useful websites. The first I feel could be useful to you is TED-Ed. TED-Ed gives a number of talks on almost any subject, and they are very nice because okay, first of all, you can ask for a lesson a day, and they will send it to you for free. But you see, there are lessons prepared specifically for students, lessons prepared for educators and parents. And anyway, what's interesting about the TED-Ed is that, as I told you, there are various kinds of topics. So, for example, I don't know, the Wiki history of cells, that's a science, a scientific subject, and you can watch it. Then there are questions you can answer and possible resources for you to deepen the topic. It's almost all I sent you one per day because I find them very easy to understand and very, very useful. Of course, as always, you can click on the okay, do you know how it works with any video? Now I have to be careful and take something which is for sure free copyright. Okay. Okay, UN would be for sure. The United Nations will be for sure for free. By the way, the United Nations is also very useful. Anyway, in any video, how can I tell you without, I hate this thing of copyright. Okay, in any video anyway, if you go on the bottom under the video, there's always a little wheel, which is the wheel for, how can I say, for all the various things. If you click on the wheel, you can go to speed and slow it down or accelerate it, but slow it down can be particularly useful. And also, you can ask for the text, and subtitles. For the subtitles. So this can be very, very useful if you watch a video with your students, for example. But I also suggest you to use a TED-Ed because that you can ask your students to make their own videos. And this is, do you know it, Laura? This is fantastic because they are very much motivated. So it's not for primary or kindergarten children, but from middle school upwards, high school and so on. You can take any topic, for example, I don't know, freedom, COVID-19, whatever you want to, whatever you're doing at school, whatever you want to, and ask the children to write a 5-minute description of that topic and send it to that TED, and they will put all the, how can I say, all the designs, all the images and so on, and they will read your topic and make a video out of it. So if you are teaching, for example, I don't know, Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream, in full winter, but it doesn't matter. Romeo and Juliet, you can ask your children to prepare a video on that. They don't need to prepare the entire video, only the tape script. You send it to TED Ed, and they make a video out of it, accessible to everyone for free. And this is very much motivating for the children. If you teach high school, could be useful for you to know, you probably already know it, but in case you don't, that most of the museums, both in Britain and in the States, have got free websites where they have prepared lessons. For example, let's go to the, I don't know, Smithsonian, Met, MoMA, whatever you want to. Smithsonian, for example, the Smithsonian Museum. They've got proper videos on various things, and also, or the MoMA, and also Museum of Modern Art. See videos on various things.
Susanna talks about the polka dot as a kind of a symbol of herself.
Painting, sculpture, photography, film conservation. For example, would you like something about Van Gogh of the Starry Night?
My dear Theo,
there's a video.
Is life visible to us in its entirety?
And so on. And these are all free, for example, but not only. There are forum and there are, okay, forum where you can apply and take part in the forum, talk to the people there, and so on. And all Metropolitan Museum, again, Metropolitan Museum, they've got this a website, the Met, you've got a website where I want to stop this, stop it. Okay, where you know, they give inside views about the works of art they have, and how they were produced, how they are conserved, how they are restored, how, you know, all these kinds of things. So if you have an interest in art, or especially art, all the museums have got their websites with lots of material and videos, playlists, community channel, and so on. So this can be useful if you are teaching, for example, high school students, or if you are preparing for the concorso. You will be asked to prepare a didactic unit, and in the didactic unit you can add these sites as a suggestion for your students, and I'm sure they will be very much appreciated. So almost all the museums, MoMA, Met, Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art, Metropolitan Museum, Smithsonian, anche Louvre, but maybe Louvre is in French, I'm not sure. I never looked at the Louvre. The National Gallery, all the most important museums have got a lot of useful material for you to propose to your students. Then there are sites like Brilliant, for example. Do you know Brilliant? Brilliant is a site. It's especially useful if somebody, it's again part of TED Ed, I didn't know. It's particularly useful for those who teach mathematics, logic, technology, these kind of things. They've got a lot of, for example, math and logic, a lot of games based on, you know, probabilities and so on and so on. So if you want to, just to take, you know, to get used to them, I can send you an example of all these websites, maybe one a day, so you can see how they work, what you can do in them, with them, and what you can organize for your lessons and so on. So Brilliant is also very useful. And then, yes, I was telling you the UN, the United Nations, oh no, that's University of Verona. No, United Nations, oh, it's called Free Rice, I think, Free Rice. And it's also very interesting because there are a lot of exercises and both vocabulary, grammar exercises, and so on. I don't know why this comes out, but anyway. For example, capture means, shall we say catch? Right. And whenever you give a right answer, I think 5 or 10, I don't know, grains of rice are given to somebody in need. And once you finish, for example, an exercise, there's a full cup of a food for somebody in need. Why do they do it? Because thanks to the advertising, the people who wanted to advertise in their sites give money, and with that money, they buy food for the children in the unlucky parts of the world. So it's both useful for the English, for the knowledge of English, and for doing something helpful for the world. If you see this, it means that an ad didn't load in this space. There are two possibilities. Possibility number one, there's an ad blocker. You should cancel the ad blocker. I've already done it. So possibility number two, okay, possibility number two, there's nobody who paid for an advertising at the moment. But this doesn't mean they're not giving, you know, the rice, because in that case, it's they themselves who put the money for the rice. They say rice, but can be any kind of food, medicines, drugs, whatever is needed in a certain, you know, society in need. So free rice is also very, very good for your children because they can play and at the same time help somebody else. Then, another suggestion for those of you who are preparing for the C1 exam is this site. This site is from Cambridge, and there are various levels. You can choose your level. Choose if you want to do grammar or vocabulary or listening, pronunciation, reading, speaking, whatever. Basic, independent, proficient level. And if you want exercises lasting 0 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, or 10 or plus minutes. And once you have told him, he suggests you, you know, exercises at that level, of that length, and of that skill, grammar, listening, whatever. Okay? I'm going to send you this link as well, because there are many, many, many exercises you can do, and they're very useful if you wanted to prepare your C1 exam, or even B2 if you want to. That's also what I'm going to send you. Another interesting website, also by Cambridge, I suppose, helps you to prepare for the written exam. It gives you some titles, and you have to prepare a writing on that title. For example, a story about the pictures. Okay. Look at the 3 pictures and write of the story shown in the pictures. 13 words or more. This is for beginner, of course. So it can be used for your students, or if you want, for you, take advanced. And, you know, for example, a well-known magazine for English language learners has asked for a review from readers about useful resources for learning English. You have recently discovered Write and Improve, a new writing tool for learners, blah, 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 blah. Write a review for the magazine describing the main features of the tool, why it's or it isn't helpful, include the details. Okay, you write what you have to write. Do not write your real name and surname or email address. They don't need it. You send it, you write it here, you send it, and they will give you the feedback here. The feedback will appear here, and they take a note of it and show you the progress. And, you know, if you want to see how long it takes to you, you can start at the timer and this kind of things. So if you are preparing for the C1 exam, the writing part, this is a very useful tool. But it's also useful if you want to simply to, I don't know, prepare some writing works and see how it's, see the feedback on it, the mistakes you may make, the suggestions on how to improve it and so on. And it's also useful if you put it on the beginner or intermediate level for your students. Okay.
Up 5?
No, not for for middle school or high school students, not of course primary school or kindergarten, but middle school or high school students, put it at beginner or intermediate, and ask them to write something. There are many, many different, of course, titles you can choose.
Excuse me, Maria Pia, do they need to subscribe, of course?
No, not necessarily.
Need to create a profile.
And in any case, yes, if you want to. If you want, you can create a profile, but you can also do without it. And in any case, it's free.
It's free, and they can write down and send the material. Yes. And they get a response, they get
in any case, your feedback will appear here. For example, your feedback will appear here in any case.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, even if you don't create a profile, you don't need to create a profile. And as they told you, you don't need to write your name and whatever it is, email, name and surname, or do not write your real name and surname or email address in your answer. No need for it. Write something like, I don't know, Mary, for Marilena, Mary, blah, blah, and this will be the feedback.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and they give the feedback as soon as possible, of course.
Yes, so they're very quick. They're very quick. They're very quick, yes. Mm-hmm. Or you can do business or just for fun, IELTS academic, general training, B2 first. You can also create a workbook or whatever you want to. All these websites, I'm telling you, they're all free. They're all for free. No need to pay anything.
Mm-hmm. So, Maria Pia, also for students who are preparing for B2, sorry, for first certificate English.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So, blah, 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 some people, blah, blah, blah. Do you agree? Write an essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. This is what will be asked in a B2 exam. So you see, whether people's experience is important, the price of clothes, your own idea. So they have to follow this. This is exactly what will be asked in a B2 Cambridge exam. And once they write and send, they've got the feedback. So this is very useful. I will send you all this, don't you worry. But I want to tell you now, because in case you need some, I don't know, clarification, you can ask me.
But we are taking notes about them. We are taking notes.
Don't worry, I will send you. I will send you everything. I will send you everything. Then, of course, another possibility is yes. So this is what I wanted to make you do today. But anyway, another possibility is the BBC and the ABC. ABC, which could be the American, but also the Australian Broadcast Corporation television. For example, if you go to Australian, let's say the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Of course, there are many videos you can see, movies, any kind, and there are many, how can I say, easy educational videos, and they are very interesting, both if you want to use them in your classes or if you are preparing for the concorso, because it gives you an idea of how Australian people see history and, you know, what's happening in the world, these kind of things. You can get a different point of view if you know what I mean. For example, and also suggestion, for example, is it fair to punish the whole class? And this is their point of view about education, or I don't know, there's so much. For example, recently, the nano lizard. Recently, Did you know it? Australia has changed their, you can look for it here, has changed their hymn. Okay, let's go to, I don't know, news. Because it was not considered fair. Why doesn't it come out? It was not considered fair. Maybe I should, sorry. Okay, let's call it a national anthems. National anthem. Maybe I shouldn't put it on the news. Anyway, I'm sure you can find it somehow. I don't know how to find it now, but anyway, they have changed the national anthems hymn because it wasn't considered fair.
No, you forgot probably, Maria Pia, you forgot the N after the A. N. No.
Yes.
Yeah. No. At the beginning, after the A, anthem. I think you should. You forgot to write that.
Sorry, national.
A-N-T-H.
Right. Exactly.
You forgot that one. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Right. Here it is. Okay. So recently, Australia's national anthem turned 35. Blah 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 blah. It was written more than 100 years ago. Blah, 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 blah. But they changed it recently because it wasn't considered fair. I don't know why I can't find it. Anyway, it wasn't considered fair on the Aborigines' point of view, because it said that Australia was a young country, but it isn't if you consider it from the point of view of the Aboriginal people, because they've been living there for 400 and more thousand years. So they changed that, and it gives you, I happened to watch it, but I can't find it anyway. But anyway, and it gives you, you know, the words, how it was before, how it's been changed, why, and in this case, also the translation in the Aboriginal. And for everything you watch, there are quizzes, there are teachers' suggestions.
Tutto combina.
So, you know, see, there are quizzes, teachers' suggestions, and so on and so on. So this can also be very useful, or the BBC site. Also the BBC, the British Broadcast Corporation. So all these can be useful, you know, materials for you to use in a class. But, so said, I'm going to send you everything, don't you worry. So said, I want you to talk a little bit today. So what I'm going to do today is, if you agree with me, to maybe split you into rooms, because there are so many, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 people. Split you into rooms. We can all watch a video and discuss a little bit about it. Video, a very short video, something like 5 minutes. Then you discuss about it in separate rooms, and after, let's say, 10 minutes, you come back live all together and tell me your conclusions. Do you think it's a good idea? Would you like to do that? Yes. As for the video, shall we watch it all together? In this case, I should